Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
All right, buddy.
We're excited for this one, guys. We are here to talk episode 1. This is Love and Hip Hop season 3 of the family reunion. I was surprised, Brian. They've done 2 of these already, which I was like, damn, I have a lot of catching up to do. Full disclosure, this is my first episode I've ever seen of anything Love and Hip Hop. If you do check out our TikTok page, though, Brian has started watching over the last few months, and we've had a lot of funny clips out there. So we thought this would be a good one. So Brian's going to be a little bit more of the knowledge expert. He's working his way through the show. I'm going to be kind of the straight man here. It's kind of a flip. If you've checked out our coverage before we did the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, I was a big Housewives fan, and I kind of explained to Brian as we went. So really excited for this. Really looking forward to interacting with the community. So we're just going to get started here. This is a star-studded event, Brian. They have it over all 4 cities of the franchise: New York, Atlanta, Hollywood, and Miami. This is the list here. And this is, like I said, I don't know these people very well. I know a few of them just from being famous, but after one episode, I am looking forward to knowing many of them. MJ Johnston, Estelita, Gunplay, Jen Coriano, Alexis Sky, Amara La Negra, Chrissy Lampkin, Jim Jones, Karen KK King, Karlie Redd, Khaotic, Lyrica Anderson, Mama Jones, Spice, Sukihana, Tierra Marie, Mariahlynn, Miami Tip, Nikki Baby, Fresher, Safari Samuels, big one, Scrap DeLeon, Shay Johnson, Shakina Joe, Tokyo Vanity, and Trick Daddy all will appear on this season of Family Reunion Love and Hip Hop Edition. Woo! Brian, like just off the top, that is like a family reunion. There's like 47 of them.
Yeah, I didn't know Jimmy was going to come on, so I'm actually really excited. Like Jimmy and Chrissy's interactions are really funny. So let me just give my bona fides real quick of what I've seen. I've seen all of New York, and I'm halfway through season 4 of ATL, so I haven't seen any Hollywood, haven't seen any Miami. So that's going to be like we're kind of limited, but unfortunately, like Miami is one of like the more prevalent ones now. So I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna watch that one next. By the end of this season, I'm gonna be. Yeah,
I think I'm going to start with the ones you haven't watched, and then we'll cross over.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're going to do one, Bill, I would do Miami.
Okay.
Because that one's actually still ongoing. So that would be good, too, for when that new season eventually comes out.
I wish somebody would put a web chart out there of how all of these people are connected, because they are all kinds of intertwined. Exes, parents, random hookups, prison pen pals. I mean, literally, if it's not an exaggeration, there is every type of relationship that exists so far. So, Brian, I mean, I guess a lot of introduction here on the first episode. Who was like some of your standouts?
I mean, I haven't seen Miami, but I'm really excited to see Trick Daddy. I just like all of his like moments so far, I think are really good. I'm really excited to see Chrissy yell at people. So she's like the OG New York. She's one who's married, or not really married, but is with Jim Jones. So she always gets in like good fights. So she'll be entertaining. Safari's coming, and like half the whole cast of all these shows have had sex with Safari. So he's very entertaining. Trying to think of some other good ones.
Safari's like crossing through the multiverse. He's like he's like the constant.
Yeah, he bounces around. I mean, same thing with Eric. I think Erica Mena isn't too. She's obviously not on the list, but like she was bouncing around too from like the cities. But it's just really entertaining. And I was trying to tell Bill like pre-show, like the fights and like the interactions, like they don't hold anything back. Nothing is off the table.
I love Spice.
Mm-hmm.
Is Spice been in the first 4 seasons?
No, so I don't know him. He'll be there.
No, Spice is the chick, the reggae DJ, the first chick we meet. The
okay.
Host.
No, I was thinking of
no, it's all
Scrappy
good.
Guy.
But I loved her. I loved her, and my second favorite. Well, actually, I had a few favorites, but I think my second favorite was Khaotic. Who we only get at the very end of the episode. Khaotic tested positive for COVID, and so he's sequestered to his room. But what it seems like it's going to be is Khaotic's basically just going to be living up on the deck, like it's like a Muppets episode, and he's like the old guy yelling from the thing. Yeah. He also, funny enough, made a reference to our last episode of the Reality Guys, where we were talking about Dennis Rodman breaking his own dick. Khaotic wanted to dive off of the balcony into the pool to land into Spice, who was waiting for him. She said she wanted him to land head first, but that's how you're gonna break your dick, just like Dennis Rodman told us. So don't
I
do that.
think I think she was talking about his like face.
No, she was, but he at first wasn't talking. Then he said he would dive head first.
Yeah.
But that being said, like slide in, don't dive in. That's the rule here, Khaotic. Like, let's my boy, but I loved it. I
And
thought
Bill,
he was really
that's
funny.
kind of how like all like a lot of it, like the conversations are like just no filter, and like that's what it's just so great. Like it's just so funny.
What about Scrap admitting to Karlie that he came to look at multiple women?
Yeah, I don't know him. I actually thought like when they were talking about Scrap, I was thinking of little Scrappy who was on Atlanta, and I was a little disappointed because his mom, like, so he came with his mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because
Scrap and Karlie of history. Karen is Scrap's mom.
yeah, so little Scrappy's mom is also on the show, so ATL. So that was very
Glad.
confused. Like
So
it
Lil Scrappy's mom and Scrap's mom are both.
are both, yeah.
I
It's
love
so
this
good,
show.
and they're great characters. And Jim Jones's mom is going to be on the trip. She was the one who had like the who like Chrissy has a problem with. She has the like the gems in her hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she like is also like wrote like diss songs about Chrissy. So that'll be also very entertaining as well when she finally gets to the whatever the condo. It's not a condo. It's like a villa.
Yeah, it looks like they rented out part of like a Sandals, Jamaica.
Yeah, kind of similar to probably an F Boy Island.
Very, yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
I did like that. There were no fish at the fish fry because what's his name couldn't catch any. Trick Daddy couldn't catch any on the commercial boat. He blamed the commercial boat, which is usually where you catch the most fish. Um, I also like that Gunplay and Trick have a little bit of history right now because Gunplay apparently wrecked Trick's Airbnb. So
Yeah, so a lot of like pen up, uh, and so also Mariahlynn. You remember the one that I made the TikTok of the girl talking about her like getting the boob job? That's
yeah,
that chick.
and that was Mariahlynn. Mariahlynn reminds me of Pumpkin
Yeah,
from
not a huge fan of
Flavor of
Mariahlynn. I'm not
Love.
gonna lie. I don't really like her
Well, she
on.
talked crap on Karlie, and Karlie's like, "Well, you called me messy," and she's like, "You are." She's like, "You don't know me. You've only watched me on
Yeah,
TV. That's lazy." And you would think, like she said, somebody who also on these shows who understands wouldn't be the person to pick it. But my counter to her would be like, "Who they are the exact people who are going to pick a fight with you are the other housewives or other. What do they call themselves? Just cast members? Like, do
yeah,
they
no,
have
not there. They just yeah,
hip
like some of them,
hoppers?
huh? No, but some of them aren't even like dating rappers. They're just like
No, I know. I'm just
involved
being
in
facetious. Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
know
No,
there's
I know
like
what you
Real
mean though.
Housewives, but it's love and hip hop, so I didn't, know
Yeah,
cast member names.
like so Carly Rae is day one on ATL. So
Oh,
she
okay, well,
yeah. So the couple day like I don't know any Miami, but Carly Rae, Chrissy, day oneers.
okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, overall, like I said, I'm really excited. This is an awesome introduction for me to the series, and a big reason for Brian to continue watching the series. We're gonna be all
Yes.
caught up. Like we said, check out our TikTok, especially. We have a lot of love and hip hop clips, a lot of the reunion clips we've been having on our channel. Same thing as at the Reality Guys. If you're into any other reality television as well, give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Bachelor franchise, challenge, Survivor, anything dating on Netflix, Amazing Race, The Love Boat, yeah, Jersey Shore, Floribama Shore, uh, Buckhead Shore, basically anything on MTV as well, we do cover. But for myself and Brian, thank you. Peace.